Hey, how are you? So, yesterday for me, it was one of those moments where I couldn't last more than two pumps. Not 2 minutes, but two pumps. Now, what happened, how I took it, and what I think, why it happened, and what I'm going to do about it, I'm going to tell you in this content video. So, this is first of all, this is one of my first content that I am creating. So I'm slightly nervous, so please bear with me, but I'm going to tell you exactly what happened, and I'm going to give you as much value. I'm sure that you will learn as much as possible. So the first thing that happened yesterday was, and it was, I'm not saying that it happened after a long time, a very long time, after years, decades. uh, I would say that it happens once in 3 months, once in probably 4 or 5 months. And to top it all, my libido was low. My stress level was definitely high, and there were very less moments of stillness. Now here is why I think, the reason why I'm telling you it happened, so that you will know, because of these reasons I came so quickly. And I teach people, I have a program, I have a ebook, where I tell men how to last longer, and I am the guy who couldn't last. So the reason is, I am not a god. If I break the laws of Tantra, if I break the laws of uh, lasting longer, I too will face the music. So if you can step into that process, that means that you will have a slightly longer stamina. So here's exactly the situation as I am describing it to you. So it was night, and we were, yeah, after a lot of cuddling, and you know the thing, I was fingering my wife, and I penetrated in a very awkward position. I wanted to come out so that I could relax and re-enter, but she wanted me to be in that same position. So imagine this: at one point I'm fingering, at the same time I'm trying to penetrate her. In fact, I am inside her. I'm trying to uh, trying to uh, push her inside and out, push the penis inside and out. So you can imagine there was a chaos, and I was trying my best to relax myself. As you know that when you relax yourself, then you have greater chance of uh, lasting longer. And to top it, even that, we were having sex after a very long time. So I was in a very awkward position, in a very stressful position, stressful for my body, I would say. And bam, within 2 minutes, I just, not 2 minutes, within two pumps, I didn't even realize, and I came. And she was very surprised, because usually it doesn't happen, but this time it happened, and she was a bit surprised. And well, it's okay. I mean, sometimes happens, and as you know that um, ladies, they understand. Yes, I did something else also. Uh, we made up. So the thing is, first there were factors which were contributing to my coming sooner. And another mistake I made was that I didn't acclimatize. When you try to scale a peak, when you try to climb a mountain, then what you do, you acclimatize to the weather conditions over there. You spend some time in the base, and you work out there, and you try to adapt to the environment. So That kind of acclimatization is needed, I believe, for every man, especially if they are having sex after a long time. So that kind of acclimatization is needed for you, it is needed for me, and if you want to last longer, it is needed for you also. So that kind of acclimatization I didn't do. It is really important really important for men. And I talk more about this in my program, 3 Steps to Lasting Longer, which you can obtain from my website. It doesn't cost much. Anyways, the thing is, Tantra is all about taking baby steps. It's not about, throwing yourself into the act. It's about baby steps. So for that to happen, you have to relax yourself into it, and you have to also relax your partner into it, so they also enjoy. It is a very delicate thing. But as you know, that in our society, everywhere, whether it is media, it is movies, or the porn movies, what they display, what they show, is a completely opposite of what Tantra is. Tantra is where it's more relaxed, more it's about taking the baby steps. It's not about doing something big and about explosive. It's not about that. So before you but at the same time, let me also tell you, Tantra is not about having delicate sex. You definitely can have a very rough sex, and you have that permission to have rough sex, but that permission, that rough sex, comes after you have acclimatized. Okay, now how to best acclimatize yourself when you are inside the vagina, the yoni. What I have found is the best way to acclimatize when you are inside the yoni is, there are actually 2 things you can do. First, you can use the plain old counting method, which is so universally used. You can count backwards. Okay, and you don't need to count backwards from 100, even 10 or even 5. I feel this is even enough for, at least for me. Maybe you can try to count backwards from 10 or 20. Just count from 10. Just try it from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And when I go and hit the 0, I am absolutely still in my mind. But that doesn't mean I am still down there. I am still having sex, but it's just that my mind has quietened, and I'm into that mood. I'm into that mode where I'm making every thing count. So every bam, every bang, every time I'm hitting her, I'm making it powerful and strong. And when I hit 0 in my mind, I am at a position where I have acclimatized myself. And at that time, it totally depends on you what kind of sex you want. You want it rough, you want it energetic, then you can go, absolutely go. And so this is the sexual engineering that you have to do. And I think as a man, when you do this kind of sexual engineering, when you give her this gift of engineering, this whole experience, this is what gives you the confidence, the manly confidence, because you are creating this experience. for her. So this is something I thought I would give it to you on this episode. So tell me if you have any questions, or if you want me to talk about something, I'll definitely love to take it up. And as always, stay blessed, and I feel you are doing wonderful. And just by listening this episode, I know that you are serious about your relationship and about being the man that you really want, and I respect you for that. And I'll see you soon, and if you have any questions, please do ask. And goodbye.